One of the things that I did not like is she broke our hearts. Hi and welcome back again to my channel. My name is Temiloluwa, and if this is your first time, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and also don't forget to subscribe. And if you're a returning subscriber, I want to say thank you again for watching me. I am so honored to have you here. Today I'll be reviewing the book Smart Money Woman by Arese Ugwu. If you're interested in knowing what the book is about and the lessons that I learned from the book, please keep watching. The Smart Money Woman follows the financial journey of Zuri, who, although she earns a large sum of money from the firm she's working in, is unable to properly manage her money. So we see her go broke, and then we see her gain financial literacy and then start to get back on her feet. First was, I consider this book your crash course in personal finance. So if you know nothing about personal finance, I think this is a book that you should read. I highly recommend it to help you out. Just to give you like the basics of personal finance. Number two is, I love how Arese weaves, the author, I love how she weaves financial lesson into storytelling. She tells us how Zuri's life is going and basically how these financial principles are playing out in her life. I also like that there are exercises and smart money lessons at the end of each chapter to give you sort of like a reflection as to help you reflect basically on what she has already talked about with Zuri's life. So it was very nice to see how these financial principles play out in actual real life scenarios. This book is tailored to an African audience. However, I do believe that the principles are transferable to anybody. The last thing about this book that I liked was how Zuri and Tsola ended up an item or not. I actually like how Zuri and Tsola came together, but one of the things that I did not like is she broke our heart. Now to the lessons that I learned from this book, I've actually taken a personal finance course before, so this book pretty much layered on that and also gave me additional perspective. Number one is that the way you manage a small amount of money is the same way you manage a large amount of money. The way you manage $10 is the same way you manage $100 or whatever currency you're spending in whatever part of the world you're in. Basically, don't wait until you're earning like $1,000 before you actually start to take your finances seriously, because it's the same way that you manage a small amount, that's how you're going to manage a large amount as well. Number two is that have a money vision, have a money goal. Have an idea of what you want your money to do for you. Okay, I'm earning so amount of money. I want you to buy clothes. I want you to buy a house. I want you to buy a car. Just have an idea of what you want your money to do for you. This will help you. This will guide your savings, guide your budgeting, guide your investment options. Have an idea of what you want money to do for you. Number three is, once your debts are cleared, ensure that you start to build emergency fund. Emergency fund is like money that you set aside in case anything goes wrong, like maybe you lose your job or somebody ends up in the hospital and you have to pay hospital bills. So it's pretty much money that you set aside for emergencies, just like the name, emergency fund. Make sure that you have that once your debts are cleared and things are starting to pick up, because like now in this COVID era, a lot of people lost their jobs and they might not have had money set aside that could act as a buffer just within this transition period. Number four would be budgeting. Budget every single thing, like budget it down to how much you will spend if you go out to eat. Budget your self-care, budget like in addition to budgeting like rent or car insurance or what else can I think about, whatever necessity, like you know that you really need to pay, whatever monthly expenses you have. In addition to that, budget also for things that you naturally want to splurge on. Just make sure that you budget every single thing. Number five would be family finance is so important. Like know how much you're spending as a family, and like if you're grown with your parents or something, ask them, do they have insurance? What are they investing in? What are their assets? And if you're like planning to get married or just starting out a family, or you have a fiance or like a boyfriend or a girlfriend, ask how do you relate with money? Are you a big spender? Are you a big saver? Are we going to have a joint account? How are we going to do these things? What are your money goals? What are you looking forward to investing in the next couple of years? Make sure that you ask these questions. They are very important questions. Family finance is very essential. Like, it's essential to have a discussion regarding family finance. Number 6 is ask about investments. Ask. Like, it's important to have passive income. So ask, what are investment options? Can I join an investment club to gain more information? What do I know about investment? What do I know about mutual funds? Just keep asking. Book an appointment with financial advisors and just ask away. It doesn't hurt to ask. Number 7, think like an entrepreneur. So basically, don't just want to own your own business, but even in the company that you're currently working, think about how you can add value to them, how you can provide solutions for business problems. Think big, think wide, think like, what can I do to make this company better, to make this company get more money, that when I even ask for a pay raise, they'll be willing to give me money. Like, entrepreneurship is beyond the ideas. Like, there's also structure to it. There's a whole lot of things that come with being a business owner. So as much as the idea of, working from home and being your own boss is exciting, and share that in every way. Like, from now, start to think like an entrepreneur. Basically, just adopt the, what problem can I solve, what value can I add. I want to say thank you for watching this video. I hope that you learned a thing or two. Don't forget to like, to share, and to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.